Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Hey! Rocco Eady! Panthers!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Cavity Lions!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Cuffs, this is Xavier Legette. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another.
First down throw here from Richardson. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he cuts it back right. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First down. A 69-yard gain on the play. First down.
Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces fourth and goal. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Outside, gon' stay in this side, shawty, you would not vibe to the booth. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to survive the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cavity lying.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
14, Falcons 3. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
Go.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Herbert. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's 2nd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Herbert back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 8.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Herbert to throw once more. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Now Herbert again. Rolling left, buying some time. Intercepted in the end zone. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Street. Seven Pirates. Go.
Richardson from his own end zone. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Crap goal 80. 19 tight.
Throwing again here from the end zone. This is Leggett working the left side. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Dose of the hurry up here.
Crap goal 80. 60.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Falcons 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Vikings. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Maverick. 19 Light. 18 Rattler. 8 Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He's stopped at the 31 gets to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now lead by 10. To rock this offense, looking sharpier in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up. And that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here we go, 2nd down. Now Herbert to throw. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, Dragon 6 Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Scoop.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd and 10, again it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Warriors 17.
Richardson on 3rd. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Trap 50, trap 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
23-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Panther 11, Dragon 60.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. On 1st down, it's Richardson. This one's caught. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Bronco 80.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. 70 Lions, 19 Lions, Mustang 19. Ready.
Richardson to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Mevis able to knock it through. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 33. Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. Go. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. In motion left is Atwell. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the 41. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
You knew it before this drive started that field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, start.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Nevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Line.
deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Now Herbert again. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Herbert throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
Hey, Cap.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 21. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Start on the ground. Taylor. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6.
19 tight.
Brings up
19
second
tight.
and 4 at the
Check
34-yard
smash. Check
line.
smash. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Second down carry for Taylor. By a man, he's in the clear. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He cuts to the right, finds open field. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 17. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Delta to Hunt. Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To throw, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Keeps away from one. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Alert! Alert! 70 Timberwolves. Take off.
Now a toss play. Taylor. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up. Colts moments away from win number 12. Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down.
18, Rattler, 18, here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's on target to Pierce. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Trying to set this up quick.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Nineteen tight.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Gronk, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
They're going to pass it here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Viking 18.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts put up even more points in a win. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
45. Falcons 17. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. You're out.
Robinson on the inside give. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Herbert now. He's got the hook up. Lambert Smith. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ram. Set. Back 80.
Herbert on first down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Herbert to throw once more. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Falcons 25. Kaimi Fairbairn.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
18, 19, trap 60, trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Well, Brock, we've